A chat with Glendora, a show for living right. A chat with Glendora makes your day so bright. Words of inspiration, jokes to make you smile. Come relax and chat with Glendora for a while.
Well, hi there, folks. How are you today? The barber asked his customer, where are you going on your vacation? And the customer says, well, I'm going to Rome. And the barber says, you won't like Rome. The beds are hard. You won't like the food. And you'll never get to see the Pope. Well, the young man was disheartened. But he decided to go anyway. And when he came back, the barber says, where'd you go on your vacation? And the young man says, I went to Rome. The beds were very comfortable. The food was delicious. And I did get to see the Pope. The barber says, you got to see the Pope? What did the Pope say to you? And the young man said, he pat me on the head 3 times. And then he said, where did you get that haircut? A man is walking down the street, and he's holding in his arms a darling Cocker Spaniel puppy. And he meets a friend, and he says to his friend, what do you think of this Cocker Spaniel puppy I got for my wife? And his friend said, that's not a bad trade. And Stephanie, can you tell the people why the boss believes in reincarnation?
Yes, because after 5 o'clock, everybody seems to come back to life.
Right. The boss says, did you ever notice at 5 o'clock everybody comes back to life? Now listen. Are there trials? I'll get it in a little while, folks. It's a half-hour show. I have a half hour to get it right. Are you weak and heavy laden? Are you cumbered with a load of care? Do you have sins? Do you have sins? Well, look, we can get rid of those sins for you. Do you have griefs? Do you have guilt? We can get rid of all that for you. And you can be happy and bright and clean as snow. The first thing you do is you have a sin. You write it down on a piece of paper. And you say, this is what I did, or this is what I'm doing, and it's wrong. Don't you show that paper to anybody now. And so you've taken the first step. You've acknowledged it. You've admitted it. You're not running away from it any longer. You turned around and you faced it. You acknowledged it. And then the next thing is you say, I wish I hadn't done it. Or I wish I wouldn't do it. That's the next one. You know what that is? Regret. Regret. You're sorry about it. And then the next thing is you say, well, I'm going to change that. I'm not going to do that anymore, or I'm going to go back and make up for that. That's atonement. Now you feel better already, and how are you going to atone for it? It is so easy. It is just so easy. We've done what we're supposed to do. We took it to the Lord in prayer. Who is the Lord? Who is the Lord? The Lord is God. Who is God? God is love. We've taken it to the Lord in prayer. And that is love. You go out and do as many loving things as you can. Give you an example. There's people in nursing homes who are sitting out in the hall in a wheelchair, just waiting for somebody to talk to. Just waiting for somebody to listen to them. And if you can't get to the nursing home, then call up on the phone. Things like that. Go to a food pantry. Go Go to the library and say, is there something I can do to help you? Go to town hall and say, is there something I can do to help, and volunteer. That's how you make up with it, by doing kind things. That's the whole thing. Have I said it all? What a friend we have in Jesus. Let's see. Do your friends forget and forget you? Take it to the Lord in prayer. The Lord knows your every weakness. You will find your solace there. What a friend we have in Jesus. That's it, folks. Stephanie?
Yes?
That's enough on the dark side. Let's go to the bright side. What do you have for jokes?
All right. We have shovel snow.
The doctor said to Harry, you mustn't shovel snow. You'll have a heart attack. So Harry, worried, went home and said, son, will you please shovel the snow? And his son says, yes, Dad, I'll start immediately. His son's willingness gave Harry a heart attack.
Identical twins.
The couple had identical twin girls, and they named them Kate and Duplicate.
Retainer.
The lawyer says, I will take your case on a retainer basis. It will cost you $3,000, and that entitles you to 2 questions. And the client says, $3,000, 2 questions? Isn't that expensive? The lawyer said, perhaps. What's your second question?
Archaeologist.
Do you think it would be fun to be married to an archaeologist, folks? I do. Because the older you get, the more interested in you he gets.
Miniature guppy.
Everybody, YouTubers, all over the world. What do you call a miniature guppy? A microfiche.
Video backwards.
Why does the man play his wedding video backwards? So he can see himself walk out of church a free man.
Orange carton.
What, dear? Orange carton?
Yes, ma'am.
The little boy was staring at the orange carton. Do you know why, Steph?
Because it said concentrate. Money trees.
Son, money doesn't grow on trees. Son, then why do banks have branches?
Pancakes.
What, dear?
Pancakes.
Oh, the wife put popcorn into the pancake batter so that the pancakes would flip over by themselves.
And smart duck.
What do you call a smart duck? A wisecracker.
That's a good one. All right. And then next is the Bible passage, right?
Yes. Would you come on and say, let us read the Bible. Let us read Isaiah 11, chapter 11, verses 6 to 9. Do you want to do that, Steph?
Yeah.
All right. And I won't say anything.
Okay.
And when you...
All right. Let us read Isaiah chapter 11, verses 6 to 9. The wolf will lie with the lamb. The leopard will live with the goat. The calf and the lion and the yearling together. And a little child will lead them. The cow will feed with the bear. Their young will lie down together. and the lion will eat straw like the ox. The infant will play near the cobra's den, and the young child will put its hand into the viper's nest. They will neither harm nor destroy on all my holy mountain, for the earth will be filled with the knowledge of the Lord as the waters cover the sea. 2.
Are their trials and tribulations? Is there trouble anywhere? You must never be discouraged. Take it to the Lord in prayer. Do thy friends forsake thee? Take it to the Lord in prayer. Jesus knows your every weakness. Take it to the Lord in prayer. Do you have a vocabulary word to brighten up our vocabularies?
I do. The vocabulary word is amnesia.
Ooh.
Loss of memory due to brain injury, shock, fever, or repression, a gap in one's memory. 2.
Folks, I would like to have you share with me the Fifth Amendment. You have beautiful rights and benefits under the Fifth Amendment to the Constitution to the United States of America. Would you read it, Steph?
Yes. No person shall be held to answer for a capital or otherwise infamous crime unless on a presentment or indictment of a grand jury, except in cases arising in the land or naval forces, or in the militia when in actual service in time of war or public danger. Nor shall any person be subject for the same offense to be twice put in jeopardy of life or limb, nor shall be compelled in any criminal case to be a witness against himself, nor be deprived of life, liberty, or property without due process of law, nor shall private property be taken for public use without just compensation. And Glendora, do you know how much you spent in your lifetime on postage?
I do. $68,000.
Wow.
From the year 1937 to the year 2025, we spent $68,000 on postage.
Wow.
Do you have another there? How much did we spend on gasoline?
On gasoline?
Yes.
Yes.
1937.
50,000.
Really?
Really?
How much on car repair?
On car repair, 101,000.
Wow. Our dear friend Wayne Collins is adding up the expenses, adding into the lifetime expenses, the expenses for the year last year. So when I talk to you YouTubers next month, I can tell you what it is, including this past year of 2025. Stephanie, did any brilliant things happen during the week?
Yes.
Yeah, that would brighten up the YouTubers.
Oh, yes, definitely. The first one is the advertiser for January 8th. Thank you, people who receive such enjoyment from our jokes in the advertiser. 5 jokes per week. Now, also, you can have a laugh every day by pressing a button on TikTok, a chatwithglendora.com, posting over 1,000 views, over 300 likes, and 50 followers. Glendora's jokes have been told over and over so many times, and every time they pass the test. a burst of laughter rising above the day's turmoil, no matter what. All right, the joke is Bob said he is fit as a fiddle. His pal said, and shaped like a bass. Mother, isn't this toy too complicated for a child? The salesman said, no, this toy is designed to teach your child how to live in today's world. No matter how the child puts it back together, it is wrong.
Stated. Excellent.
What did the man say when the townspeople could not find a rope to hang him?
What did you ask me? What did what?
What did the man say when the townspeople could not find a rope to hang him?
Oh, terrible. What did he say?
No noose is good news. Dr. Cohen, you mustn't shovel snow. You will have a heart attack. The patient went home and said, son, will you please shovel the snow? The son said, yes, Dad, I'll start immediately. The son was so cooperative, the dad had a heart attack.
Yeah, right. You can't win, folks.
Nope. And the last joke is, if you cannot get a lawyer who knows the law, then for heaven's sake, get a lawyer who knows a judge.
Yes. Yes.
All right. The next thing I have is an email from Robert Jackson. He just says, hope all has been well. I've uploaded a new group of Glendora shows to the folder. Let me know if there are any issues. Best wishes for a wonderful and happy new year. And the next is from Joanne.
And I'll tell you that Robert Jackson is a great friend. And then I think he included all kinds of codes, didn't he?
Yes.
Yes. I'm so glad. I don't understand a thing he's doing. He edits a chat with Glendora on 15 TV stations. Go ahead, Steph.
Oh, wow. All right. It says, hi, ladies. Our first meeting of the new year is next week. I have enclosed the link Gertrude sent for what was to be our topic. We can discuss this topic, discuss another topic, or choose a new topic. Please let me know if you can be there.
Thank you, Joanne.
All right. And then we have the YouTube channel updates from last month.
Oh, really?
Yep. All right. You had 17 new subscribers.
Ooh.
413 total views.
Wow.
And 726 minutes watched.
Really?
Yes.
I think we have almost 800 subscribers, don't we, on YouTube?
I think it's like 17 or 750. So it's just about halfway to 800.
Oh, okay.
All right, now for announcements.
Oh, could you pause a minute?
Yes.
And now, YouTubers, here are some announcements that are very, very interesting. And these announcements are for January the 9th in the year 2026. Anno Domini, the year of our Lord. And this program number is what, Steph?
14,521.
Oh, thank you. Would you go forward?
Yes. Solicitor calls. Did ring. Left message. Stephanie copy Folsom history from website. Jehovah's Witnesses. Melissa and Micah. $10. Seventh-day Adventists. Brenda. $10 and banana bread. 4 churches. Frank Torres direct link to YouTube Shorts. Hearing aid.
YouTube Shorts, folks. You know, all I get a picture of his man standing in his underwear.
Medical alert requested we call them to test. Robert Jackson Springfield Today gets $10,000. Lisa McGee, January 9th email. And then we do, for the 10th,
10th of January?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Open mic, Friday, January 23rd. Sam to Geneva, Global. $11 Google storage. WordPress, 7 visitors and 22 views. Horizontally and vertically, simultaneously for live streaming. Direct link to YouTube Shorts. Joey Angleton, waiting for response. YouTube Shorts, same as TikTok. Torres invoice, perfect, $50. A chat with Glendora on YouTube and out to the stations, which Victoria will do. All right, we have the announcements for January 12th. Mariette, January 16th, Friday, 2 p.m. 1,300 views on TikTok. American Buddhist, Joey Engelman, Samantha Geneva, Google storage, $11. Cameras speeding, 2,800 TikTok views, 1,900 likes for the parking ticket joke. Would you like to hear the parking ticket joke?
Yes.
All right, so the man is in court holding up his parking ticket. The judge turns to him and says, "Why did you park there?" The man says, "Well, there was a sign that said fine for parking."
The English language.
And then Hometown Media Awards. The next day is January 14th, BronxNet, MCM, Christian Science annual meeting in Boston, Monday, June 8th.
You want to go, folks?
Handshake updated policy. Carl Kopp and Stephanie Copy Torres comments January 13th.
Carl Cap, please come home from Mexico and come to Happy House 3 and visit me. Well, YouTubers, you've been very patient listening to the announcements, so you're going to be rewarded with jokes. You have a joke list?
Yeah, do you have any jokes about bananas and coconuts?
Yes. A man went on a diet, everybody, and he didn't eat anything but bananas and drink coconut milk. Now, he never lost any weight, but you should see him climb trees.
All right. Dan Smith.
Bill said to Bob, "You remind me of Dan Smith." And Bob says, "Well, I'm not a thing like Dan Smith." And Bill says, "Oh, yes, you are. You both owe me $10.
All right. Do you know any jokes about a boarding house?
Yes. Folks, what happened when the boarding house blew up? The rumors began to fly.
Do you know any jokes about aptitude?
About what, dear?
Aptitude.
Aptitude.
Yes.
The man came home from work and his wife says, "How was work today, dear?" And he says, "Terrible. They gave us aptitude tests and I flunked." She says, "That's dreadful." He says, "Yes, it's a good thing I own the company."
Do you know any jokes about being Swedish?
Yes, there was a Swedish construction crew, and they got a contract, folks, to refurbish an apartment on the 4th floor. At 5 o'clock in the afternoon, the foreman came by to see if they were ready to go home, and the foreman called up, "Hey, are you guys finished?" And they said, "No, we're Swedish." That's a Scandinavian joke for you people up there in the peninsula.
All right. Do you know any jokes about a million years?
Harry is talking to God. And Harry says, "God, how much is $1 million to you?" God says, $10. Harry says, God, how long is 1,000,000 years to you? And God says, 10 seconds. Harry says, God, can I have $1,000,000? And God said, certainly, just a second.
Oh, that's a good one too. Do you know any jokes about Adam and Eve?
Wait a second. Let me think a minute, please.
Mm-hmm.
Computers are in the Bible. Eve said to Adam, do you want an apple too? Computers are in the Bible. Eve said to Adam, do you want an apple too? Okay. Yeah, would you call that a classic?
A classic,
You're
yeah.
right, yeah.
All right, you ready for the happy happenings?
Yes.
All right, the first one we have is for January 8th. Food stamps, Oil Walker, Broccoli and Almond, website, Nala Dog, No More Bulletin Boards, Lisa Robinson, 27 nuisance calls, Friends Galore, Brian Erskine, WMUR, Folsom Addresses, Website Stephanie, Chuck and Tina, and Aaron. Happy happenings for January 9th. Vegan Hamburger, West Hartford, Walmart List Alexa, Window Open Draft, Feed Cat, Valerie enjoyed vegan hamburger, PPL Rays, Raw Foods Grocery List, 10 Contacts, Windy Hill, No Vegan Meals on Wheels, Consummate Stephanie folder, Suzanne March 2 evicted, Open Window, Neglect Avocado and Bananas, Departure 5 p.m. And we are at 27 minutes now.
At this moment,
Yes, ma'am.
well, I would think that we have time to do only one happy happening, wouldn't you?
Yes.
And what will that date be?
January 10th.
Okay, let's go.
Robert Jackson retirement. Folsom Family America.
Yeah.
Gamma.
Are you on camera?
Yes.
Oh, we're on camera, folks. And we're reading you the happy happenings for January 1?
10th.
Oh, I'm sorry I interrupted you. Go ahead.
That's
dear.
all right. Gamma. Build the TV show for January 15th. Maggie, $250. Frank Torres. Pittsfield Show. Chuck Wood. 300 Victoria. Four Churches. Think Folder. Torrington. Mormon Church. Melissa/Seymour. Blog about Burger King. Email Joey Engelman. Stephanie's writing career. Stephanie's library career. Montgomery. Torres invoice to trust. Hard copies email. 78 cents to mail a letter. Finances well done. A place for everything. Paul Martin. Google 2 put away in box 19. And Esther and John Jones.
Grace and peace, my love.